Remote working's been a key part of life for all of us over the last 10 months or so. How's it been for the Juniper Networks legal team?
So it's not easy for anyone, having kids at home and just dealing with, just all the different stresses that it's the situation has brought upon us is not easy. You know, that said, I've got to admit, like we've had a full year, almost a full year behind us now, and we've been able to look back and see what we achieved in 2020. And it's mind-boggling how much work was done and how productive the teams have been. People are definitely working harder than ever than before. So in terms of productivity, I'd say that there hasn't been a loss. I think on the contrary, like we've just achieved, like just managed to achieve great results in the last year. That said, cannot wait to go back, to how things were before. It's never going to be. It doesn't seem like it's going to be how things were before. Monday to Friday, going in every day or most days, but maybe a happy mix of having that social interaction at work and being able to meet and like talk about solutions and problems, and while being also able to balance that with some work from home, because that definitely brings its own perks as well, not having to commute into work and everything else. So I hope we get to a place where we have a happy mix of both.
I completely agree with that. And you've been doing some really good stuff to maintain the culture within the team as well, haven't you?
Yeah, that's definitely been a focus for us. And, I certainly believe that it's the tone from the top that matters the most. And we're extremely lucky to have a leader like our General Counsel, Brian Martin, at the helm of the department during these extremely trying times. He's a really empathetic and supportive leader who's helped to set the right tone. So, we use the OKR framework for our strategic planning, and we've had very specific OKRs around building team culture and making sure people feel supported. So we've really stepped up the number and the frequency of employee events that we have, and we don't make it mandatory, but for the people who need that, that went or that kind of those forums, they have those available. um, we've always done lunch and learns, to enhance people's substantive knowledge and business knowledge. But, lately we've also expanded that to doing sessions on, we recently did a session on sound healing and mindfulness. So expanded those to these areas as well. We've compiled resources that we've made available to the Juniper legal team from some LinkedIn resources, LinkedIn learning resources, and other resources on again mindfulness, resilience, coping with stress, meditation. And we make these available for people who need them, who could leverage them. So all of this, I think, has gone a long way. We our employee engagement results and scores were at an all-time high when we did this, when we measured them at the end of last year. So I feel like we're at a good place.